Welcome everyone to the 72-hour money challenge live Q&A. This is a opportunity to get your questions answered. Um, and I have with me here today the great three-star executive director Marvin Foot Soldier McGee. If you don't mind uh, introducing yourself.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Marvin McGee, but first off, I'd like to give it back to Jerome Bell for spearheading this awesome 72-hour money challenge Q&A questionnaire. Okay? I want you to grab a pen and paper so you can take some copious notes because what he's about to share with you, you've been praying for it. You may have seen some information. He's going to share a quick video to recap, but you're in the right place at the right time, and we're going to try to get through this as smoothly and quickly as possible because we have an 8:30 special meeting with corporate. So with that said, Jerome, back to you, brother.
Thank you, Marvin. And I just want to say, please share your questions in the chat. Some of us, we might forget our questions. Just pop it into the chat to help remind you. And for those who are shy, please don't be shy. But if you are, just put in the chat as we go along those questions. I just want to share some statistics to give some context of uh, what the current climate is of finances. There's $100 trillion in total in the United States of America. If you Google that, you'll find it's a bit more. We'll be conservative and say it's 100 trillion. There's 330 million people in the United States. So if you were to evenly divide that amongst the population, you would find that that's $303,000 per person. Let that sink in. We'll be conservative and say we'll call it an even $300,000 per person. That means the average family of four would have $1.2 million per family. No inflation, that's just evenly spreading out the money that already exists. Let's say we were to chop that in half, that would be $600,000 for a family of four. Let's chop that in half one more time. That's $300,000 for a family of four. So if you ever have the intuition that isn't there enough money to go around, that's the math, folks. There is plenty of money to go around. And on top of that, there's the average American makes $50,000 a year. Well, over 20 years, that's $1 million. $1 million will pass through the average American's hands in a 20-year span. So the question isn't, can I get my hands on $1 million? That almost certainly is going to happen. The question is how much of it can you keep and save, and how much of it can you multiply by investing to build wealth? So what this 72-hour money challenge does is it shows us how to use what we already have to finally build generational wealth so that we can both live and leave a legacy. And I want to start off just as Marvin mentioned with this video to do some explaining.
Welcome to MWR's 72-Hour Money Challenge, the fastest and easiest way to put more of your hard-earned money back in your pockets instead of giving it away to the government, banks, and big business. Think about it. Regardless of how much money we make, we all have one thing in common: expenses. For most Americans, almost 95% of our income goes to pay taxes, monthly debt payments, and our normal day-to-day bills. But not anymore. Thanks to MWR, you can now have a team of experts just like the wealthy that will turn your expenses back into income for you. Here's how it works. Our 72-Hour Money Challenge provides you with exclusive access to a team of financial experts who will reduce your taxes, lower your monthly bills, eliminate your debts, and enhance your credit scores, all at the same time. Our experts do all the work, and we guarantee your success. You heard me right. If we can't put more money back in your pockets every month than what our membership costs, we will give you a full refund. In other words, you can't lose with MWR. This simple, proven, no-risk to use system has already helped tens of thousands of our members put hundreds and even thousands of dollars back in their pockets within 72 hours or less, and you could be next. With that said, time is money, and every minute you waste could be costing you money you will never get back. All you need to do is accept this challenge today, let our experts go to work for you, and enjoy having more money to do the things you love. It's that easy.
So the 72-hour money challenge, right? First things first, how do I get those results? Okay. First thing is you take the challenge, right? And the way it works is the experts do the work and you get the results. The best way I heard it put is it's like someone else going to the gym, but you get the abs. Okay. So this is what it does. First off the bat, the membership costs $149.97 per month. And the spouse is included. That's meaning one other adult in the household. There's no contracts, there's no setup fees, there's none of that nonsense. You know what I'm talking about, right? And so what do they do to you? You provide the experts with some basic information. You give it to the experts. That's your job. Okay. And then they're going to turn your expenses back into income for you. And so what you're doing is you're hiring your people, as you hear the wealthy say, right? You know, I got people for this, I got people for that. And who are these people? You're hiring these people through this membership. You're hiring insurance agents and financial analysts to eliminate your debt in record time. You're hiring CPAs and IRS enrolled agents to reduce your taxes. You're hiring licensed attorneys to negotiate your bills on your behalf to lower your monthly bills. Now, the credit restoration, actually, you're not paying for that. That's included for free, but you are getting access to a nonprofit organization that has been doing this for over 30 years, actually helped shape the law behind credit restoration and has results that are out of this world, and they provide that for you. So that's who you're hiring, and that's what the experts do. Now, at bottom line, the average member expenses to income, the results is $2,173 each and every month. So if you look at that math, $149.97 is what it costs for the membership. But when you're getting back on average $2,173 a month, you do the math. Let's do that swap, that exchange once a month, every month. That just makes sense. Now, to dig in a little bit further with that, and there are some next level strategies here. We're going to get to that in a moment. That $2,173 a month with the tax reduction, that's $864 a month. That's the average for individuals. For the debt elimination is $637 a month. Lowering my bills, $149 a month. Restore my credit, $523 a month. Sums up to over $2,000 a month on average. We track these things to know that it's actually working for the people. Now, if we look at this program, this 72-hour money challenge has been done all around the nation. So if we look at the grand total, what MW has done across the nation for the debt elimination, $2.3 billion of interest elimination. For the lowering of bills, $8.2 million per month. Okay. Tax reduction, $12.1 million per month across the nation in total. Credit restoration average is 126 points. Millions in savings when you can get your credit right. Okay. So this has been successful across the nation, right? And we want it to be successful for you as well. And so it makes sense why there's a 30-day money back guarantee. I just ran you the numbers. There's no risk to you, okay? And if you do the numbers, it makes sense. There's basically no risk to MWR. And so it's no risk to you as well. That's called a win-win. Nowhere else in the finance industry will you find a money back guarantee. A lot of people will blow smoke about what they can do in regards to finances, then give a money back guarantee. You can only find it here with MWR, which is incredible. And I want to give it back to Marvin McGee, 3-star executive director. Tell us, what has the experience been for you with this 72-hour money challenge?
Yeah. First off, Jerome, I got to give it back to you, man. You're doing a phenomenal job breaking this down, allowing these individuals to understand the simplicity of this 72-hour money challenge. But with that said, my name is Marvin McGee. I'm a retired federal employee, Army veteran. But before I go further, I first would like to thank a gentleman that I have a tremendous amount of respect for sharing this awesome program with me and opportunity, and that's none other than Mr. Trevor Thompson. So, what has this program done for me? Real short, for the sake of time, it has put $1,003.17 back into my pocket. It allowed me to increase my credit score by 50 points, and I'm on a path to be totally debt-free, including my home in 13 years, saving $24,000+. Okay. But none other than, it's not me, it's who I share this with to allow other people to obtain their goals and their dreams. And with that said, I would like to introduce Miss Kiana White. Kiana, you there?
Yes, I am here. My name is Kiana White, and I am an educator right here in Columbia, South Carolina. And I took on the MWR 72-hour money challenge, and I did the instant pay raise, and I was able to get back $600.29, and that's every month back into my pocket. And I have 3 little ones. We're a family of 5, me and my husband. And I use those funds for different things for my family. And I just want to thank MWR for putting more money back into my pocket, because like I said, I'm an educator. So I just appreciate what MWR has to offer, and I look forward to utilizing the other aspects so that I can get more money into my pocket.
That's awesome. We thank you so much, Kiana. Now that people just know, that is a educator, okay, with little ones and a wife. She has time because the experts are there to work for her behalf, okay? So moving right along, I have another individual that I would like to introduce to you, and that's none other than Mr. David Pitts. Mr. Pitts, are you there, sir? I don't see him. So here he is. Wait, Mr. Pitts, David Pitts, are you there, sir?
Come on off mute, Mr. Pitts. You would?
He may be having some issues with his phone. Okay, here we go.
I am here. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yes, David. Can you
Awesome.
briefly share your phenomenal testimony of how you got that instant pay raise and that elimination of your student loan, sir?
Absolutely. First of all, I'd like to give it back to you, Mr. Marvin McGee and Jerome, man. You guys are doing an awesome job just breaking down the amazing 72-hour money challenge. And I look forward to how we're going to continue being a blessing to people just by sharing some simple information and letting the experts do the work. My name is David Pitts. I'm a public works manager out of Columbia, South Carolina. And with the 72-hour money challenge, they came my experts right away gave me a pay increase, which was $400 additional coming back in my pocket every month. And like Kiana said previously, I'm a family of 5 as well. That definitely helped me and my family tremendously. Extra $400 going back in our pocket. Most people go bankrupt with less than that a month coming back into them. So that was major. Also, the team of experts actually increased my credit score 100 points, which were major, which definitely increased my buying power. And definitely they say your credit score is your name. So it represents, your behaviors and the great thing about the credit score, it definitely put me in a better position to be able to provide for my family. But which was one of the major things that I battled with for so many years that actually had impacted my credit score was student loans. And so the team of experts went to work for me right away again. Um, they asked me for a summary of my loans, my student loans, and they eliminated $30,000 worth of student loan debt that I had, which was major to
Amazing.
me.
Amazing.
So that was an additional $30 that I didn't $30,000 that I didn't have to worry about. And now again, it put me in a better position to take care of my family and to be a blessing to others. So the amazing money challenge is definitely the way to go. And the professionals will definitely help you in anything you need.
Thank you so much, David. And again, Kiana as well. So we're here to take back our buying power from the people that's taking it from us. So with that said, Jerome, I'm going to give it back to you.
Awesome, awesome. I'm just inspired by all of that. It's incredible what this program is doing all across the nation. And there are next level strategies. There's more to the 72-hour money challenge. It's like the next 72 hours. Okay. But that's for another training. Um, uh, and we do, things with insurance, high yield accounts, trust, land banking, precious metals, revenue sharing, anything to save, grow, and protect your money or assets. Um, we have that covered as well. And so, hey, welcome to the MWR family. Um, and I want to jump right in here to the demo. And as I set that up, Marvin, if I could ask you to look at the chat for any questions that may have come in. And I also want to ask everybody to come off mute, literally everybody, and ask your questions about what you've heard or other things in the membership that you want some clarity on as I set up this demo.
I don't see anything in the chat right now. We have it's 8:21. So just know, family, that we are here to let you know the simplicity of this program. There's nothing to be scared of. There's no risk at all, because all you're doing is obtaining a group of members of experts that's just going to help you do what you already do. So anywhere that you have any type of confusion or not really understanding why, you got Coach Reg, who says student loan debt special process or using a buy and build to get rid of or reduce. No. It's the experts at Cambridge Credit Counseling, which is a nonprofit organization that is there to provide you with your assistance, to assist you in eliminating your debt, your student loan debt.
And if we could, Marvin, can you guide us through, everyone? Just say your name, where you're from, and just one thing where you would like a little bit more clarity.
Yes. So we start out. I'll just go right down the line. You got David Pitts. Deidra S.
Hi, you all have done a great job, an absolutely great job. There's a question in the chat. Someone was asking about new student loan debt.
Yes.
So
we addressed that, but
okay.
thank you for reiterating that. I
All
appreciate
right,
it.
no problem. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Mhm.
Ms. Inez White.
Everybody, this is Inez White from Columbia, South Carolina.
All
I
right, now
want to
money
say
bags.
to everybody that really enjoy this. I really did. I was kind of hard for me to catch it sometimes in the afternoon because I'd be busy doing other stuff, but I really enjoyed, and I want to say to you guys, y'all did an awesome job. And from now on in, I'm gonna make sure I have someone on. Thank you.
We thank you for sharing. Coach T.
Yes, I'm just on the road, but I just want to say, hey, y'all did a phenomenal job. And you know, with this, you know, getting clarity, you know, a lot of times people know why, but the how to, they say, is how you can apply the action. And with what your gentleman put down here tonight, really focusing just on, let's take our money back. That's your cash infusion. Take your money back before you make your money back. This is what I love, this approach. It's great. We're staying centered around, let's take back what your own economy, take back your power. And this is the only way to do it, through lowering your expenses, increasing your credit, creating your lowering your bills, and eliminating your debt. There's no other way around it. I speak to a lot of people all day long, and they focus on making money. And I tell people, if you focus on making money, you'll never be wealthy. Wealthy people understand two rules. Rule number one, never lose money. Rule number two, revert to rule number one. So with that being said, I love this concept. And a lot of times we don't know why we're seeing information, because reality is going to come. Hard times are going to come as part of the process of life. I'm not speaking negative, I'm speaking reality, with
Yes.
the importance of this program, getting your money back, because sometimes the person you're not saving is not you. It can be another family member. And I want to say that because of reality that happened to me today, that we are now, because of what happened, thank God to MWR and being
Amen.
able to participate in a revenue share concept, that my wife and I, through being disciplined through this system, being very coachable and helping others, have been able to create a residual income in this of a base of 109,000. Just being conservative, that's just the floor, that now we can even embrace another family that I'm now responsible for because of something that happened to my brother-in-law. This is not a game. Sometimes you're not really seeing the information for you, you're good. But the really way we have to think, I call that's vision. Focusing on you is vision. Focusing on your family members and other people that you are preparing for, that you do not know what calamity may be bringing tomorrow. That's what you're looking at now. This gives you your cash infusion, so then you can actually be there to help others. And with that being said, I appreciate you, gentlemen, and I'm going to just be quiet right now. I'm on the road. I had a very emotional day, but thank God to MWR and their residual income that I can now finance another family member that just went through some hard times. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Our prayers are with you, Coach. Prayers are
Yes.
with you.
Prayers are with you.
Angelina,
Me
do
too,
you have
Coach.
any things to share, questions about the program, this phenomenal 72-hour money challenge?
No, I was blessed to hear all the great information.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Where are you located? Okay, Susan Walker, could you if you have
Yes,
any questions?
I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida. I too have been moved by this tonight's message. First of all, by the student loan. The gentleman sharing about the student loan. That's very emotional. That's very much a devil hole on a lot of people. And I was glad to hear that. And it's something now as I can add to the repertoire to share with others. And secondly, to hear Coach T, give us an overview of how real this is and how real this can play a part in our lives of helping our families and people who are in need. So I'm thankful to have been a part of this. And just makes me motivated the more. So thank you, and keep up the good work.
Thank you for sharing. Glad that you're here. Vince.
Hello, hello. I would like to commend you, Mr. McGee and Jerome, on this effort that you all have in place at the time. I would like to, any new members and people kicking the tire that's on right now, it's nice to have income coming in by sharing this program. You sit back and, you know, this daily income, the bonuses and whatnot is a phenomenal thing. So come on, get on this train, let's ride, and over and out. You all have a great evening.
Thank you, sir,
Thank
for
you,
being
thank
here.
you. I can't let y'all leave without walking you through this debt eliminator. Because and I apologize to those who didn't get a chance to speak just yet.
Yes, Miss
But let me
Yolanda.
just run through this. You all will appreciate it. Let's say you have a mortgage, and let's say this is actually real world data, okay, that says Bank of America. And then the balance on this is $226,606.38. Okay. Now the interest rate, this was secured during COVID, so it's a good interest rate of 2.5%. And the minimum payment here is, now notice it's red. It's saying that seems a bit low. Well, guess what? We don't lie. We always put in the real information, okay? Because we get real help when we supply real information. And our actual payment was our current payment, or the minimum payment rather. And an escrow was $128.43. So I hit submit here, and that's just putting in our mortgage information, okay? Now it's going to load here and it'll say, hey, you want to accelerate this? The answer is yes, but I'm not going to show you that right now. Okay. But we would accelerate it. Now, Kiana, how much did you monthly? How much did you?
It was $629.
Okay, 629 cents. So Kiana didn't go shopping or buying shoes or clothes. She immediately will put this to her mortgage. When we do save and update, we're going to see in the My Debt Analysis, I click on My Debt Analysis, and we're going to see, here's the bottom line, folks. A debt-free date of November 2037, $34,776 saved. 10 years and 8 months shaved off. No additional pay raise per se, okay? Using the money that Kiana already has, shaving off 10 years by being responsible. And this is the motivation to be responsible, not buy those clothes, not buy a pair of shoes, not buy that video game. You get the idea. The motivation is seeing 34,000 saved. And that's the reward for financial discipline. And folks, we're just getting started. I'm looking at the clock here. I see we're a minute over. But this is what we're doing. So this is just scratching the surface. And if this is encouraging you and you want to see your own numbers, take the 72-hour money challenge today. And with that, I want to thank everyone for your time, and be blessed. And come on back again on Monday. And we're going to keep helping people through this challenge and be successful. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Phenomenal job. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks. Great job, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's transition over to the corporate call with NWR. God bless.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, good night.